Welcome back to the channel. We're doing the Tracker 400. Now the 400s have been done to death, so I'm going to try and do this ride review as quick as possible for you. Something a bit different, a fast review. So let's crack on. We'll have a quick walk round. So we'll go through the styling cues that make it look like a tracker, and you get free for once. So see cow, number board, and the little fly screen. Those fellas, normally in the good old days of Triumph, you would pay extra for them, but they're already on this bike. Little USB-C hiding just down there. And that petrol tank done off make it look cool, doesn't it? Now you may notice the angle of the forks is quite tight. This bike is 100mm shorter than the rest of its siblings, and you've got more travel in those big piston forks, so it does feel rather plush on these horrible bumpy British roads. You've got really wide handlebars, which also make it handle excellent. Now you've got a torque assist clutch, that's what Triumph call theirs. So the plan is if you hug it down the gearbox, it won't lock up or hop about, but on the upside is you get a super light clutch lever. You've got a revised motor in there. It revs an extra 1000 more to produce 41.5 bhp and 37.5 newton meters of torque. They've managed that by messing around with the exhaust, messing around with the inlet and remapping it. Service intervals are every 10,000 miles. So if you were going to commute on one of these, your service bills shouldn't be too bad because you've got big gaps. Most people are going to keep this as a toy because it's a bonny looking bike. You wouldn't want to get this covered in salt. So the Triumph dealer will still see you every year. So hopefully that is a nice quick walk round to go with this quick ride review. Yeah, the Tracker is 100mm shorter than its siblings, and with this tighter angle on the forks and these lovely wide handlebars, it doesn't half whiz round the corners. No bit of YouTube is complete without this sound check. Time for the sitting test. Let's pull over and find somewhere quiet to do it. But I'm having too much fun on this Tracker. It is a sweet handling little motorcycle. Triumph definitely know how to make them handle. Here we go with the sitting test. Army benchmark 5'10" with a 32-inch inside leg. Climb aboard your Tracker so you get an idea of its dimensions. Seat height on this fella is 805mm. Now one thing I did notice, it's a very flat seat, so I do advise getting yourself down to your local dealer, having a sit on it, because flat generally means wide, and that means it'll push your legs out like that. Foot pegs are in a good position because it's quite a sizable 400. However, these wide bars do feel quite low down. So like I say, do advise having a sit in your local dealer. One of the upsides of this torque assist clutch is this lovely light lever. Now when you're going slowly through villages and the town and stuff like that, and you're up and down your gearbox, that lovely light lever is absolutely beautiful. Bravo Triumph, what a lovely little motorcycle. It handles canny, it stops well, it's quite comfortable, the power delivery is really good. Bear in mind it's a 400, but I think that's what I'm good at. I can jump on my 125s, jump on 400s, on 1000s, and I get the idea of the engine size. So sweet little thing. I mean, this bike is beautiful, just look at it, and for £5,845 you can't go wrong. Mind you, there's plenty of these little 400s, isn't there? There's a lot to choose from. So if you want to know more about them, get yourself down to Triumph Newcastle. Check these bikes out, we've got them all in stock. Have a chat with Liam, have a chat with Kev, and I'm sure we can sort out a 400 that suits you. Now if you like what we're doing with our little YouTube channel, please hit thumbs up. If you love what we're doing with our little YouTube channel, hit subscribe. I'm trying to do a few more bike reviews, but as usual, busy at work, and you don't always find the time to get on with it. But the more subscribers, I'm sure I'll make the time, and hopefully we'll see you down at Triumph Newcastle soon.